Hello and welcome. In this video, you will learn how to connect to a data source in extract mode in Bold BI. The extract mode copies data from the source to the Bold BI data warehouse. It enhances dashboard performance, reduces the load on the source, and allows offline access. This is ideal for large datasets or when real-time connectivity isn't required. You can set up scheduled refresh intervals, hourly, daily, or custom, to keep the extracted data updated automatically from the source. Now, let me show you how to create it. Click Data Sources in the Configuration panel to add a new data connection. Click Create New, and select the PostgreSQL connection in the Connection panel. Then enter the connection details such as name, server name, port, username, password. You can see the mode options, Live and Extract. When you switch to Extract mode, the extract engine will become visible. In Bold BI Extract, data will be extracted in Bold BI itself. When switching to Data Hub, the data is extracted using the Data Hub. Max rows. Initially, data will be extracted based on the max rows selected in order to proceed with data model creation. The remaining records, there is no limit, will be extracted during the next refresh. Database name. Click Refresh Settings in the Configuration panel. Select the recurrence type, start and end dates, or time in the Refresh Setting dialog box. After updating the required details in the refresh setting, click Schedule. You can see the refresh schedule updating. And then click Connect. Under Custom Query option, write the required query. Or select the table under the Table section. Incremental refresh settings update only new or changed data since the last refresh, rather than reloading the entire dataset. This process requires both a date field and a primary key in the table. Click Connect to connect to the PostgreSQL server with the configured details. It opens the Table Designer view and allows you to drag the table. Click Save to save the data source. Now, go to the Data Source section and see the mode of connection for the created data source. Data are successfully refreshed after the given time interval. Here, you can open more options for data source by clicking this icon. Let's see the options in the context menu. Create Dashboard creates a new dashboard using this data source. Edit Data Source modifies by adding a new data source, removing an existing data source, or modifying the connection to an existing data source. Info displays the information of the respective data source in the dialog box. Preview Data previews the data source. Get Embed Code embeds the data source into any web application. Refresh Data. Data refresh can be run on demand using the Refresh Data option. Refresh Settings. You can set the date and time for scheduling by clicking Refresh Settings. Refresh History. You can see the history of the corresponding data source. View Linked Dashboards. You can also view the dashboard created with the corresponding data source using this option. Copy Data Source copies the data source. Publish. You can publish the data source on an internal site or an external site. Sharing Permissions. Share the data source with the user or group, managing access controls like read, write, and delete. Version History. Bold BI maintains versions and file logs for the data source, documenting every change made. Delete. Data sources can be deleted from Bold BI when they are no longer required. Next, to refresh data in a dashboard, open the Dashboard Designer page. You can also enable the Dashboard Auto Refresh by clicking the Refresh Setting icon on the Dashboard Designer. Click Enable Auto Refresh. Select the time interval according to the data. Click OK. In this video, you have learned how to connect to the data source using the extract mode in Bold BI. Thanks for watching.